So yeah, man, we gonna switch subjects on that because that shit's crazy, and they really do need to go down, man. So yeah, switching subjects.
Shout out to
How you feel about the vaccine, man? Yeah, how you feel about the motherfucking vaccine and them mandating shit in certain places and that?
I don't really feel like I don't necessarily. That's such a touchy subject too, but whatever.
It is.
I'm gonna say whatever y'all feel. I don't necessarily believe that it should be a mandate per se that you have to be vaccinated for X, Y, and Z just for the simple fact that people can still get COVID while you're vaccinated. Mm-hmm. But I do understand, trying to spread the awareness, like, hey, get vaccinated, whatever, so on and so forth. I just don't feel like it's a thing like, hey, if you're not this, bro,
right.
So I don't think it should be that, but I'm also not. I've kind of grown out. Like I was definitely for a second. I was like, I don't know, man. What they doing, bro?
Oh, they might try to chip us or some shit.
What they doing, huh? Like, I was for a second, but I don't sit here and believe that like the government's like chipping us or trying to like kill all of us or nothing like that. But I definitely.
It's a weird agenda. It's a weird agenda. I think.
I was skeptical for a minute. So
I mean, you have every right to be because look at the shit. Look at it. They say get this, you won't get it. We see plenty of people that get the shot and they still get it. So I understand when people be like, but then. I don't know. Like you said, it's weird because it's like there's so many things you could say. Well, what about this? Well, what about that? Well, what about that? You know what I'm saying? But
perspectives too, because realize not everybody is me. So I'm like, I haven't tested positive for COVID, this and that. So just because I haven't known me in that, so
somebody else might got
this and that, and people, people still dying from me. Like I don't think this shit's fake or nothing.
No, it's not fake at all. Somebody I know like actually passed away from it. And it's like my first time where I'm like yo, somebody I actually like I wasn't even close with the person, but like people I know seeing them hurt like they died from COVID. Who am I to be like COVID ain't real? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as shit. But
definitely I feel like people have like the freedom to do what they should have the freedom to do what they want to do. Yeah. The same way they got the whole like I highly advise you to wear a mask signs on the door, but it's not required.
It's not required.
It's like we really recommend you put this mask on, but you don't really got to though. But please put the mask on, but you don't really got to do it though. That's what they say.
I'll be honest. If the government is gonna start mandating shit like that, we need to start mandating more principle shit. Like if you a bitch ass bum dude, let's mandate that shit. Like he can't be out here moving like that. Let's mandate that. If we're gonna just mandate shit to spread awareness through the world, let's spread that good awareness. Cause there's so many bitch ass motherfuckers in the world. You know what I mean? So that's why it's like let's spread that. Let's spread that type of awareness also because I feel you. It's like, you know what I mean? Like boom and. It's a chain effect of everything. So, I get it. I understand. Like, don't get me wrong. If they ever tell me you can't get on the flight without getting back, you know what I mean? We doing what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said he's driving.
I thought you about to take that trip. That's what you were saying.
Man, no. I'm not. There's got to be a certain line.
The 24 hour, whipping out there.
Hell no, man. I don't know if I last that car right. I'll be mad as hell, man.
Sleep schedule, you know what I'm saying? I got the first 12, you got the second 12.
You know what? We're gonna do. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we good. Yeah, we're gonna hold it down. We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I got half of the gas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be good.
Exactly. Cool. So, yeah. Just that drive back though.
And that and it's crazy even with the whole shit with the vaccine. We was talking about Kyrie. Like, I like literally be with Kyrie when he's playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to sound crazy because I like people that have their opinion and shit. But Kyrie be saying some nutty shit to me, like. And I feel like he tries to like be the, the chosen one, the rebellious, outspoken. It sounds good, but it's like, I really want to ask him if I ever saw him, do you really think the earth is flat? Because I thought he was serious when he said that shit. Seriously. That nigga, the confidence in his face, and he started giving this example. I'm like,
you probably believe it though.
Do you?
Do I?
Yeah, do you?
I don't fucking know.
That's real, and that's what you can say.
I feel like I want to say no, but it's hard for me. Like, I'm so skeptical about like everything. I understand. If I haven't like visually, physically seen that shit, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, that shit round.
That shit round, right?
Like, but I want to believe that it is what they say it is, but I don't think. I don't know.
It's fucked up when you say it like that because they lied to us about so much other shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me skeptical. Like,
but the only thing I think this has in common is like this is like a world thing. Like it's not like an American lie. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's scientists all over the fucking.
Like, somebody were to walk off the edge of the earth, who would know that?
Niggas would be in the Grand Canyon.
I'm saying like, for all they know, you fell off a cliff, but no, then nigga like walked off the edge. Oh shit!
I heard a lot of crazy conspiracies about the Earth being flat. Some dude told me that he thinks, I forgot what the fuck exactly he said. He said he thinks there's a volcano in like the Antarctica or some shit like that. And I want to have him explain it because I don't want niggas to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm actually gonna have him on episode and have him explain this shit. I'm having him send a clip and I'm just gonna post it and just watch it like, yo, okay. That's what he said. But yeah, it was some crazy shit, and I'm like, all right.
The thing is, I'm open to like whatever. I'm open minded.
And that's why I ain't never heard that theory before, so I don't want to fuck up his, you know what I mean? His hypothesis, whatever the fuck they say.
It's my hypothesis right here.
Right. Yeah, he said it real smooth. You know what I mean? I went to public school, man. How you feel about the media and how they treating Gabby Petito versus the missus?
You know what's funny is I haven't been.
It's just crazy, right?
It is.
Y'all been noticing that?
But truthfully speaking, I ain't even really been. I just recently hopped back on social media as of like maybe like 3 days ago.
For real?
Like real shit. Like maybe, and then like I hopped on Snap first, and then I was like, alright, I'm gonna hop on social media. So I ain't even really been seeing what's going on online per se.
You don't even know about it.
So I'll see shit pop up like when I go on my Google homepage and it's like the news will pop up there. So like I read about that and I was like, that's wild. I don't really like. That sound cold as fuck. But
no,
like,
it's not.
It happens. Like all the
bro,
time.
the way social media is and the way the shit, like you said, it happens all the time. The way we see shit, it's kind of like you can't be. It's kind of hard for like it's almost like you can't grieve anymore. Like not like with people you don't really know. You know what I'm saying? It's like death is always here. It seems like on social media.
Up, but I can't like it's not to an extent where I'm like, all right, well, like, cause I can't like I don't know.
I think it's crazy that
I find that nigga like
they still ain't find dude either.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I ain't really been into it. That's why like I don't
dude. I don't think they found dude. I just thought it was crazy how they treating that shit. Like you'd have thought she was like the president's daughter or some shit. Like, and I was like just doing mad research, like just figuring out who is she. Like I was trying to figure out like I get she missing, but like it's a lot of people missing in this bitch. So it's like what's going on? And then I looked up, oh, she's popular on TikTok.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's like a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber. So that's what it was, and I'm realized.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. So it was just weird to me though, just seeing all that. It didn't even like now. A lot of people, even like on these people that, and I don't even know because it'd be funny to me when you see like the news and like you got two people working there. I've now seen two people like when I watch the news and I see them argue way more than I normally see them argue. I'm like, y'all trying to steal some first take skit and try to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, the news is for us? Because I'm like, I saw two dudes arguing about that on the stage, and I'm like, yo, y'all trying to really trick us right now. Y'all really,
I'm not trusting the media either, though.
Man, none of that shit. That's why I'm sitting there like looking at how they trying to change, like, because we all watch First Take. The moment they put politics into sports, that's when I stopped watching them shits a little bit. I'm like, all right, bro, what the fuck? Why Shannon Sharp got fucking Hennessy on Sports Center? I mean on Fox Sports though, bro. Like,
oh, that's funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
No, bro, like it's funny, but it's like almost some crazy shit. Like,
especially if he just being him, like I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but like if it's like specifically for like
it's for sports,
for a gimmick. Like I just mean like that whole like if it's like a prop trying to fit into a certain quote unquote stereotype, then that's one thing. But like if you just being you, because I feel like you should be able to be you where the fuck you at. So if that's his thing, I'm like, do your thing. And people like joke about it, funny, but I think it's kind of funny. Like you just out there doing your shit. I
agreed until I found out he don't really even be drinking like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's when I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's different. If it's like if it's a prop or some shit, that's one thing. But you really just be
that nigga be posting backwoods and shit. I'm like, bro.
And that, but if you like sober as fuck, then that's different. Like,
right. So you don't watch none of that shit. You kind of stay away from all the fucking you don't watch Sports Center. You don't watch TV. This nigga's like Neo. Goddamn, man. This nigga. My nigga's in the Matrix, man.
I see shit like I be on YouTube and I see shit, so I'll see like clips or even being on Twitter. You always see whatever fucking clips and shit like that on Twitter because niggas debating. I'll hop in the thread and watch niggas like roast each other and shit. But otherwise, honestly, like I've realized, I guess for me personally, like I don't like to consume too much of like all that shit. I like to focus on what I like to. So I watch sports. That's dope. I'll look at whatever it takes. I'll see, but like I don't necessarily like sit there. I try not to watch TV too much because a lot of times when I got it on, sometimes it's background shit for me, other shit, or I might put on like some cool scenery and put some music on. Like I don't know.
I feel you, man. You just be in your own lane, man, working on your thing. So like, what you been working on lately, man? As far as the music thing, I know you've been in this realm. You said you ain't been on social media. He's been in the cave cooking up some meat. What you been doing, man?
Honestly, shit, chilling.
Chilling. No, I'm fucking with you.
Nah, I mean I've been chilling, but not chilling. I mean.
That nigga got some heat coming, y'all. When niggas say they chilling like that, that's like when a nigga be like, oh, man, you know how to fight? I'm all right. This nigga got hands like Floyd Mayweather or some shit, man. When niggas do that, He about to drop some. Are you dropping before the year over? Or you waiting to 2022?
I mean, I'll probably get something before the year's up.
Okay.
I'll say that much.
All right, so he's a secret right now. All right, say no more.
I
more.
definitely got ideas, things in the works, shit that's been written, shit that's I'm playing and talking to producers, engineers. I mean, but honestly, what I've been doing while I've been offline, the only social media I've been on, if you want to, people debate for social media, I've been on LinkedIn, mad heavy.
What's that?
LinkedIn is it's basically like social media, but like strictly for like business and shit.
I like that.
So niggas be on there like networking.
It's like niggas be on it for a purpose. Now you ain't on here to see who's fucking who, all this other dumb shit that niggas be talking about that no one cares about. You know what I'm saying?
They got like job posting and shit like that too, depending on. So if you
how long you been on there for?
Shit, maybe. I mean, the way I've been on it now, probably like the last like 6 months to maybe a year or so. So I've been just navigating on there and on there.
Business more, what type of business have you been doing, you know what I'm saying, that you've been working on?
Well, I found my high level of interest in like the sync world, like music sync world, so that's like music and like film and like video games, shit like that. So it's basically like music placement within TV shows, games placement, shit like that. It's good money, good exposure, and good residual income too, just for that. So kind of realize that's a way you can kind of live off your art too without having to quote unquote do too much. When I say that, I mean like the sense of, cause I don't really care about being no damn I don't really care about being no megastar shit like that. If it comes type shit. Like people just find me like that, but I'm not like trying to do a whole bunch of gimmicks or.
You don't really care about the fame and all that shit.
To get people to look at me, I'm like, you think my music dope? Come fuck with me type shit. But being on there, that's pretty much what it is. I'm like, hey, I kind of reach out to people. I'm a songwriter. I'm working on this. I got my Artisanity, which is my quote unquote my own label, and I'm running my shit under that. So I'm signing myself per se, but kind of doing that. I own the rights to my music here and there, so I got a couple sync agents that are like kind of shopping my work for opportunities and shit like that. So I've kind of been on there connected in that because I'm planning on trying to even study that and become a music supervisor myself eventually.
My word.
Yeah, I like curating music. I be making playlists and shit all the time, so I'm like, to kind of learn like the legalities, all that shit, and be able to play shit into the film or even my own shit, because I want to start making little short films and I got a whole bunch of ideas.
I was saying, I'm definitely trying to do that. I'm working on doing some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Out at me.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to my man right here too, because he's definitely, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Love God, because this is his joint right here, man.
Oh, that shit fire.
Yep.
Check
it out, yeah. So yeah, man, so definitely link, because there's a lot of, you know what I mean? I know my man's, you know what I mean, right here be doing this thing. He want to stay off camera, man, so we gonna do that, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, so like, it's more so that I'm gonna have to get involved with that, because this is my first time hearing about the app and all that shit, like real talk.
Yeah.
For real.
Check it out.
That shit's something, man.
So that's fire, because honestly, if you go on there, you'll meet, like, you can get in contact with some like industry professionals, like people that, like, from label execs to people that work to here and there. Like, I've got connected with like an Oscar fucking Grammy Award.
Yeah, so that shit gets you like, it's a real different reach on there. Yeah, that's real.
So I'm gonna meet people like that and then building that type of network, and
it's a real app.
All my bros on that motherfucking app too.
Got some other work to do first.
I've been off the main social media that's been focused on that, because I'm just trying to focus on getting to that point where I'm just living off of my art type shit.
Yeah, man.
Making that a business and then still creating. So I'm definitely got shit in the works. Like, bigger shit's gonna be coming next year, but I'm definitely got little shit that probably come out
still gonna come and shit
before the end of the year.
That's dope, man. I'm glad you're doing that. Like, I know you said you like a music advisor, you want to be like, you know what I mean? Like, you look at music, you make playlists and all that shit. So, like, how do you personally feel about the music scene? Like, not like, say, like, if you weren't an artist, if you were just boom. How do you feel about the current music scene overall? Not like people you know, just overall. You know what I mean? Basically, count everybody that you know is good, and if you know what I mean. I know that's kind of a weird question, if it makes sense.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, I know.
Question one more time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So how you feel about like the music? How you feel about the sound in like Minnesota and shit? I know you said you like making playlists and all that. If you could take everybody that you know is dope, and they say you never heard them, who would you consider that's dope in the city? Because I know there's a lot of people. It's a lot of fucking artists here.
That's real as fuck, huh? All right. Let me take like 5 seconds.
You good? You good? We got some baby too. If you want some more, man, you know.
He whipping some shit.
drugs.
Some of that lean Minnesota water right there. You know what I mean?